guys, Ulrich here. Today I want to share with you something that I personally found, well, first and foremost useful, but then also interesting and kind of fun at the same time. So have you ever wondered how you can go about playing your name on guitar? And I know that sounds a little bit weird, but essentially it's a little bit broader than that. It's about using words or sentences or paragraphs and just turning them into music by using a certain methodology. And that methodology is our alphabet. So all we're going to do now is take our alphabet and put it next to a C major scale. C major is just a good key to give examples in, and you'll see that now in a second. I'll do that with you on screen. And once we're done with that, I'll show you how you can use that in order to play your name on guitar, or anything on guitar that you want. Anything that consists of words can be played on guitar via this methodology. So let me show you how. Okay guys, so what you can see here is I simply spelled out the letters of the alphabet right here. So it's pretty straightforward. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, 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 all the way down. And then I just next to it did the exact same thing with the C major scale. All the notes or pitches that you find in the C major scale. You can use other scales too, that's not a problem, but C major scale is probably the easiest scale to give an example in. So if I just do the exact same with the C major scale, I get C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, blah, blah, and so forth. Most people are somewhat familiar with the C major scale, so even without theoretical knowledge, you should be able to follow along. So now I have aligned my alphabet with the corresponding pitches in the C major scale by just literally putting them next to each other. So what can I do? In the next step, I just take any word of my choice, and we agreed that for the purposes of this video, we're gonna use my name. So all I did was, by using the letters of the alphabet, obviously, I spelled my name like this, U-L-R-I-C-H, and correspondingly, I identified the pitches within the C major scale. So the letter U, if I go down here, corresponds to B, to the pitch of B. Hence, I put it right here into this box. The letter L translates, if we use the same method, to the pitch of G. Thus, I put in G right here, and so forth. R equates to F, I to D, C to E, and H to C. So now that I have that, in the next step, all I got to do is take my guitar and play these pitches in that order, and therefore I'm able to play my name on guitar by using the C major scale. So you should see either in this corner or in that corner, I don't know yet, a little overview, which is my name, and next to it correspondingly the respective pitches of the C major scale, just translated via the methodology that I just explained to do. So now all I need to do is look at those notes and play them in that order, and that's it. So how do I play Ulrich on guitar now? Well, the first letter is a U, which translates to B. So I'm just gonna pick any B on my guitar as a starting point. So this is B. That translates to U, the first letter in my name. The second letter in my name is L, which translates to G. So I have B, G, which is U, L. The next letter is an R, which translates to F. So I can do this now, B, G, F, da, da, da. And then the next three pitches are D, E, and C for I, C, H, right? Ulrich. So I'm gonna pick this here, D, E, C, da, 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 D, E, C. And I like to, when I do that, I like to actually sing out loud the notes that I play. It's just good for memorization. You don't have to do that, and I know my singing is terrible. But anyway, so we got B, G, F. That was B, G, F. D, E, C, D, E, C, B, G, That's my name, Ulrich, on guitar. That's my name, Ulrich, translated and played on guitar. You can do that with any word or any name. So now take your name and follow the exact same methodology, and then you can play your name on guitar. And of course you can do that with any word or whole sentences by just following the exact same structure. So obviously I'm not smart enough, knowledgeable enough to come up with these things, but I got that from a Pat Martino jazz guitar lesson, and Pat goes into much more detail and depth and explains the harmonic context and all the good things you can do with it. But I wanted to keep it very simple for the purposes of this video. So let's just do one more exercise. So let's look at the word beautiful, for example, how that would translate to the C major scale, and thus you can play it on guitar. So now, of course, I can do that with any letter, I can do that with any letter of the alphabet, any word. I can use whole sentences, but just for the purposes of this example, I'm going to use the word beautiful, and all I do is I'm just going to spell it out here. So guys, what you see here, I sped things up for you a little bit. I just spelled out the word beautiful, went over to my cheat sheet and find the corresponding notes to each one of the letters in my word and just literally align it next to it. So if I align the word beautiful to the C major scale via our method, I get those notes here. So D, G, C, B, A, D, A, B, and G. So now let's take our guitars and play that. And this is how beautiful is translated to the C major scale. You see that right here, and this is how it sounds on guitar. So I need D, G, C, B, A to cover the first 5 letters. So let's start with this D, G, C, B, A. Well, sounds nice, right? D, G, C, B, A. And now I need I, F, U, and L, which is D, A, B, G, which is right here, D, A, B, G. So now I'm just combining that. And then we got D, G, C, B, A, D, A, B, G. That's the word beautiful on guitar. Where this can be useful is I am creatively handicapped, if you will. I'm really not good at it, coming up with new ideas, and I'm better off with a method or a system and then go from there. And that is exactly what this method provides. It provides a system where you can take an idea in form of a word or a sentence or something you experience, and just use language, use word, and translate those words into melodies. And by using this system, you won't do it randomly, but you obviously follow a predetermined approach. Now, that's not to say that you can't change things around, but as a starting point, if you take a word or if you use a sentence and just follow this method, you will come up with some lines that should give you some ideas and maybe spark your creativity, and then you can build that out, can build on to that. But I feel this just makes for a good starting point. So again, underneath the video, I will give due credit to the people who are much more knowledgeable about all of that. And if you want to do a deep dive, then you can follow those links. I think one will go over onto Premier Guitar, where there's an article posted and everything is explained in more detail. And then the other link I'm going to post is to Pat Martino's video. It's free, it's on YouTube. It's a true fire video where you get a much more eloquent and articulate explanation of what I just demonstrated here. I hope it was useful. If you have any questions, as usual, post a comment in the box below, and then I'll get back to you. Thank you so much. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.